Red Flags of Emotional Repression, Part 66, Feigning Freedom. Let's start out today by defining what I mean by freedom. When I use that word, I'm talking about the freedom to fully feel and express what's true for you. Emotions, energies, anything that we were conditioned to hold back from others, especially authorities. For examples, if you were raised to be a strong and independent person, you're likely holding back your vulnerable emotions and energies from other people. Or if you were raised to be a good or holy child, you likely held back your powerful emotions and energies like anger and sexuality. Either way, when we're in emotional repression and suffering, our habit is to pretend that we're virtuous in some way, right? So it's to feign acceptability. In order, of course, to stay safe and get love. So what do you think we're going to do when we encounter a group, organization, or institution whose promise or philosophy is freedom? This could be a club or a community or a church or a recovery program or any group of like-minded individuals who are shooting for freedom or autonomy or sovereignty, the qualifications for which are to mutually agree on something, do something, or believe something together. Now, bear in mind, you're already in emotional repression and believing things as you come into this group, so you're already not free. You're already pretending to be virtuous in some way in order to stay safe and get love. So, when faced with this new task of agreeing, believing, or doing something in order to become free, what do you think you'll do? You'll likely agree, believe, or do it in order to achieve what you think is freedom. But what's in reality still the desperate search to get unmet needs met. Unmet needs that, of course, are created by the buried, repressed emotions that are still in your body from childhood. So you've basically just rearranged the deck chairs on the Titanic. You're still doing exactly what you were doing before when you were by yourself, but now in a group with new beliefs, identities, and philosophies. And one's about freedom. So now you begin to fool yourself and feign freedom as a way to stay in emotional repression and suffering. That's quite a rat trap, isn't it? You now have to believe things, suffer, and feign freedom in order to get your needs met. Needs that are created by the buried, repressed emotions in your body that, if you were to resolve them, would drop you into emotional freedom and authenticity, which is what you've been looking for the whole time. So how do you know if you're feigning freedom or not? Well, there's three big indicators. 1, you're suffering openly. 2, you're suffering, but you're pretending like you're not suffering. You're feigning freedom. And 3, this is a big one, you have issues with authority, positive or negative. Positive, you need a group or a person's love or protection. Negative, you need a group or a person to stay away from you, to leave you alone, or to die. And get really honest with yourself about this, because if you don't address it, you're basically going to be arguing for your own suffering and limitations for the rest of your life. Unknowingly, and while you're feigning freedom. Oof, gives me the willies, because I did it for a long time. Again, real emotional freedom comes from resolving emotional repression, and that's not a philosophy, that's an experience. If you'd like to have that experience, then tap the link in the caption or the bio.